Do you need to upgrade your headshots? Why not upgrade with the power of AI? Hi, my name is Michelle, and we're going to take a look at Bettershot. All it takes is 10 images of your beautiful face, and once uploaded, you can generate a variety of headshots with options to select different backgrounds, environments, and clothing options. I'm going to walk you through the whole process so you can see how easy it is to generate these images and, of course, the final results. Now, the best part is if you like what you see and you want to try it for yourself, you can use my promo code Michelle20 to take 20% off your order. Before we get started, if you find this information helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. And of course, if you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments. And all details on how to grab your discount will be listed in the description. Let's go make some new headshots.
All right, here is the look at the Bettershot homepage. So this is where you're going to navigate to. It does give you a little bit of a preview of what you can expect, but I will show you the results that I get, and you can be the judge if they look like me or not. So the one thing I will say, I've tried this once and there really was a fast turnaround. I know it gives you a time limit, but it was actually much quicker than the estimated time limit that it gave. The pricing is very affordable. So for $29, it says 3 styles. To give you a better idea of what that means, that's about 72 images that they're going to generate for you, and that goes on up. You can get more varieties. We'll get into what a style actually is. That's just kind of like the setting, the background, your clothing choice, which is all customizable there. These images will be perfect to use as a headshot or for a resume or social media or however you want to use them. So let's get started. I'm going to hit sign in. You'll navigate to this screen, and here you'll be able to enter in your details or choose to sign in with Google. So I'll take a second to do that. And now we're going to want to select our package. I'm just going to use the first one. So this is the $29 basic package. You get 3 outfit and background styles. It'll generate 72 headshots, and then it says it's ready within 3 hours, but it was much faster when I tried it. So I will update you again on how quickly it generates the images. If you want to increase your package, you can go on up. You're going to get more headshots and more styles the higher up you go. And again, if you want to grab 20% off, make sure you use that promo code Michelle20 and you'll be able to save a little extra when you do it. So let's select our plan. And then of course, you'll want to take a moment to fill this out. When it comes to that promo code, make sure that you're adding that promo code here for your discount. And our payment was confirmed, so we'll continue on. So the first thing that we need to do is choose an outfit. They have a few different options here. It doesn't go too crazy, but if you want to do something that's more lab coat or blue scrubs, if you want more of like casual blazers, they've got t-shirts, jackets. I'm going to start with a white t-shirt. And so you can see as I chose the outfit, my background options change. So you're not always going to get every single background with every single outfit. It will vary just a little bit. So in this white t-shirt option, I've got 3 beach options, a studio brick wall, a studio dance, and then just solid colors. So I like the idea of being on a beach. So let's go to a beach. Let's do a sunset. And once you're happy with options 1 and 2, you're going to want to hit add style. So we can see that little preview of what it's potentially going to look like for male and female. We'll hit add style, and that will count as style number 1. So we've got 1 of 3 styles done. Let's do something different. Let's do more of a beige casual blazer. And then we've got outdoor garden, indoor office, cafe. Let's do a cafe option, and we'll hit add style. And then 1 more for variety. Let's see what a blue business suit looks like. And then I'd like to try outdoor. So that'll be a nice variety. We'll add that style. Now that we've added our 3 styles, we can go to the next step. This is where you're going to want to enter in some of your details. And then once you have those set, you'll hit next. Now comes the time where we need to upload images of ourselves. You need to make sure that they are focused pretty much on your face as much as possible. You don't want to use anything like a group shot or anything that's a little goofy, that's kind of masking your features, or anything that's way too small or far away that's not going to get those details. So it'll have that guidance for you. We'll click to the next step, and then I'll just take a moment to upload 10 images. All right, so I quickly grabbed 10 images, all with close-ups of my face. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next step. And now it says it's processing your photos. So it does give you the estimate that it's going to take about 3 hours. Again, my experience, it didn't take that long at all. So due to the ability of video editing magic, I'm not going to make you wait that long. So I will check back and I will tell you just how long it took to generate these images. All right, I am back with the results. It did take less than 3 hours. However, I don't know exactly the amount of time that it took. For the first time I did it, I actually got a email confirmation that said, hey, your photos are ready, go take a look. Not sure why I didn't get that email this time, but not to worry, we have the images. So we can see that we have our 3 styles. We can actually filter by just clicking those styles, and it will bring them up by just selecting, then we can clear, and then we've got that outdoor city version. Now, what I will say is, as always, with AI headshots, some of them are going to look fantastic. Some of them might not be so amazing. I think some of these images look great. And then some of them I'm like, wow, it makes me look just a little bit older. I know I am older, but it makes me look really old. And so some of them aren't so favorable. But you just kind of have to discern and pick through the ones that you like. Now, what sets Bettershot apart from others is the fact that you can actually share this. You can share your favorites, and you can have other people vote on them for you. So if I just said, okay, let's favorite all of the headshots, and then we were going to share the favorites, I can share this with my friends and my family, and I can get their opinion. So if I'm trying to pick a winning photo, I might send this out to them and say, hey, what do you think? I would just copy this link here and say, take a look and vote on the ones that you like the best or that you feel look the most like me. You can click on a photo and you can kind of cycle through them. And I feel like the one thing that I will say that would need a little bit of adjustment, see, that one I look so old. So I don't love that one. But the nose ring, I do have a nose ring, and it is ginormous in some of these photos. So if I think that one's so cute. I think that looks great. If I were going to use that photo, I would probably touch that up myself, where I just make it a little bit smaller, a little bit less noticeable, because I generally don't wear nose rings that are that big. But as we can see, they're just a good variety of photos, very professional, very beachy. We love it. Oh, I think that one looks great. So I do think that these are incredible results, and that you should be able to find something that was generated to use for your next headshot. And the best part is the fact that not only can you get the opinions of others by sharing them and getting, kind of crowdsourcing which one the best one is, but the pricing is amazing. So make sure that if you want to take advantage of that discount, to check out the description for this video. You can find all of the information there to grab 20% off of your headshots, and be sure to let me know how they work for you. How did they turn out? Do you love it? I would love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.